Back, we are starting with our tutorial. We are going to make pleated hair bonnets. You will take your circle, that is your setting, iron it nicely, take 5 inches length, and at the side of that middle line, you take half inch of both of them. I said the measurement or the length is 5 because we are making pleated hair bonnets or self-adjustment. So you send it to your sewing machine, sew on that marked line that you did. After, you have to cut through and trim the excess nicely before you iron it or turn it to its right side. So please pay attention to what I'm doing. It's a very detailed video. So once we are done with cutting the excess in it, we would have to iron and stitch around the circle or the hair bonnet. We have to stitch it. So this is the nice or the right place. This is our self-adjustment, our band that we are going to use to tie or do the pleated hair bonnet. Here you have to take half inch at the edge of your tail, okay, and then iron it nicely. After you are done with that, make sure that you are using a measurement of 72 or 70, depending on how long you want your bow to be on the bonnet or on your head. So please take note of that, because this is what we are going to turn the bonnet to look 2-in-1 or reversible. After you are done with this, or you don't understand, please check the process of making the pattern paper. I've already upload the pattern already for this particular video. Here we are using 23 head circumference. If you divide 23 into 2, you will get 11.5. So this 11.5, we are going to take the measurement from each side of it, because we have now fold our band or our self-adjustment tail into 2. Then you sew from where you have marked the 11.5 to the end of the bonnet. So please look at the video very well. If you don't understand something, let me know in the comment section and let me know how, so that I can know how I can help you. Good. So I'm done. Have you seen where the middle part is 23? That is where the hair bonnet or the pleated hair bonnet will be fixed to. So you sew from here to the other edge of it. Now we are done sewing our tail. We are going to turn it into the right side, give it a nice press, then we start pleating our bonnet. Good. So have a look at it. Have a look at it. Press it nicely so that half inch we left at the edge will also be same as the distance. So here we are coming to pleat our hair bonnet. We are pleating our hair bonnet. That is the 23 space we left at the middle of the band or the tail. So please look at it. For the pleating, it depends on how big or how small you want. So at the edge or the beginning, you have to fold it into 2, not once. So you fold it and fold it again on it so that the edge will look very neat. So please, here is how I do mine. So please look at it. I'll fold 2 as an example. Then you see the ½ inch has turned it nicely. So you continue to the end of your hair bonnet depending on the size of the pleat that you want. So please, here is the final look. Let's send it to our sewing machine and go and sew that ½ inch on our band. Here is it. Good. I've given it a light for you to see it well. After we are done or pinning it, please you make sure and check if you have really insert everything as you want it before you have to stitch it. I realize mine is okay, so let's begin to stitch. Stitch on that ½ inch. Okay, so we are stitching exactly what I said, so please watch as I do. You give it a double stitch at the edge of it. Good. Then when you continue to stitch, you take your pins out of it. You stitch, you take your pins out of it. We are done with our stitching. So the middle parts of the main hair bonnet that we pleated inside the tail or the band, we are going to trim that aspect out of from that ½ inch we left. Please don't cut it with the ½ inch. Look at the video very well. Cut it only. Cut that spare or that allowance there, leaving that ½ inch, please. Now we are going to flip the other ½ inch to the other side. You pin it as we did the first one. So this is me pinning the other edge of it. Once you are done pinning, you know we have to stitch a straight or a nice, give it a nice stitch. If you don't check it well, it will not, the stitch will not reflect or it will not pick that same stitch you did on the other side. So please check before you give it a stitch finally. So look at it. You see, I have to check that it is in the same lane with the other side. That is why it is called reversible. So once I realize it is like that, I have to finish my pleated hair bonnet and cut off all the thread or the excess thread. So please have a look at it. This is our final look. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel so that I will upload the band and the goddess one, God willing, tomorrow. So this is it. Thank you. Thank you. And let me know when you practice it or send me a picture of it. Bye.